Hello everyone, it's Bob Buter with a Meditation for Your Type course, Lesson 7, named Pick Your Own Mantra. This is a slightly controversial exercise in terms of the traditional meditators who use mantras. Originally, this practice was passed from a guru to a student. The guru in this case would be someone, not just a teacher, but a revered teacher, who would have knowledge and insight far beyond the average student. The student would be submitting themselves to this guru's wisdom. There'd be complete and absolute faith, something that works very well in India, usually doesn't work very well in Western countries based on the way the psyche is structured. When we have situations like this, we often hear of all kinds of abuse of power, and the individual nature of the Western personality, if you will, the Western developed personality often does not bode well for these situations. If you do have a guru, then follow that mantra if it works for your personality. In this case, we're going to rely on each individual's wisdom within themselves to come up with a mantra that has an intense personal meaning. And we use that personal meaning, whether it be healing to us or just purely motivational, as like the driving force to stick with the mantra. Now, repeating a sound over and over won't do much. As I say, if that were the case, if we could just hypnotically make ourselves meditate and remove all of our problems, there'd be nobody in insane asylums, because we just have them repeat sacred words and it would just work magically. The thing that works is the meaning behind the sounds. So in this case, we have two perspectives from which you might find your personal mantra. The one would be a really positive, moving spiritual experience that you've had in your life. It might have come from childhood. It might have come in a religious context. It might come from nature. Something that has happened to you that was so powerful, and you summarize that experience into one word. It could be faith, it could be love, whatever the word might be. It will have a very strong personal meaning. You'll have different images associated with it, and meditating on that specific thing would fill your heart or fill your whole being with a lot of love and power, and that could be a really transformational mantra. So that's one aspect from the positive side. The other one is to take a stressful situation, a more negative situation, and turn it into a positive by understanding the roots of your difficulty. And there'll be some teaching in class to go into this one. It's a little more complex, in that you would take a stressful situation, look within yourself to find out what's lacking in that situation. In the handout, we have an example that relates to fear. I'm in traffic. I'm afraid I won't get to work. I won't earn my living. My life will be a waste. I'm afraid, I'm afraid, I'm afraid, you see. Then the person would think, what is the fear covering? What is the corresponding positive opposite of the fear? And that opposite word will chime in. One person, it might be courage. Another one, it might be acceptance. Another one, it might be faith. Whatever your personal opposite is, that will have a similar effect to the other exercise that we described coming from the positive angle. You would then focus on this word. It would have a sense of, more of a sense of healing to you and helping you reduce stress while motivating you in the meditation. So there's a very personal context. There's a relevance to it versus being some archaic word that you're doing because you were told to do that. Now, whichever way works, again, is the one we want to go with. So mantra from a guru is fine. We don't have that for you in this course. But if you had that personally, that would be great. You can try a positive experience like we mentioned. You can also, again, try to transform a stressful situation. Either way, it's going to be a great experience for you, I think. Whether mantra becomes your final meditation or not, it'll be really helpful to learn how powerful these thoughts can be, and how that the intention of your meditation is one of the key points for making meditation be valuable to you. Alrighty, I think that'll close us up, and hopefully lesson 7 goes very smoothly for you, and I'll talk to you soon.